Hi, I'm Mr. V, and today I'm going to talk to you about non-monic quadrilaterals and how do we factor them. Non-monic means that the leading coefficient, this a value, is not equal to 1. Up to this point, we've looked at monic quadrilaterals where the leading coefficient has always been 1. And we drew a diamond and we saw a cross and we said the top value was the C and the bottom was B. Actually, it's A times C, so this would be 1 times C. I'm going to show you a method or a procedure that you can follow that will allow you to factor when the leading coefficient is not 1. There's a logic behind this and there's rules behind this, but I'm not going to go into them so much today as just the procedure. If I multiply my A times my C value, I get negative 24, and the negative 5 goes on the bottom. What two numbers multiply to give me 24 or negative 24? I have 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. Which of these two would add to give me negative 5? Meaning one of them has to be negative. Well, that would be these two. And so I'm going to put in 3 and negative 8. If I did what we had been doing and put x plus 3 times x minus 8, I would not get the negative 2x squared. So I have to do something different. And this is the difference in the procedure that I was telling you about. I'm going to draw a double bar here, not because it's not a fraction, but it's because I want to treat this a little bit different from I would a fraction, but it's not exactly a fraction. I'll put my leading coefficient on the bottom. This one on the right simplifies. It becomes negative 4. And originally we would have said x minus 4. But here I've got this funny thing on the right-hand side. The bottom term is associated with the x. So this will be 2x, and the top term is what I'm going to put next to it. Now to show you that this factored form is equal to this, I will expand this using the box or our area model. X minus 4, 2x plus 3. Do we have 2x squared? We have negative 8x. Here we have a positive 3x, and here we have negative 12. These two terms are like terms, and they add to be negative 5. I have the negative 12 and the 2x squared. So you see, this is the factored form of this standard form quadratic with a leading coefficient that is not 1. Let's do one more example just to show you how this works. So if I have 3 times 20, that's 60 on the top, 17 on the bottom. Two numbers that multiply to give me 16. 60 are 1 and 60, 2 and 30, 3 and 20, 4. This looks like it might be 17, but one of them would have to be negative, and that would make this a negative. So I'm going to keep going. 4 times 15, 5 times 12. Oh, there we go. That's the one. And 6 times 10. These two, when you add them together, they get 17. So I would put 5 here and 12 over here. My leading coefficient was 3. So I'm going to put the double bar and the 3 here. Double bar and the 3. This simplifies to 4. So I'll write x plus 4 times the bottom number is associated with the x, 3x plus 5. And there you have it. Good luck and success.